do have one quick question for you, though. Are you still know Patrick Fraley? He's that voice. Fraley.
Yeah.
Is he still around?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Does he still teach voice?
Yeah.
Okay, can I get the information from you?
Well, all I have is his number.
That's all I need.
Okay.
Okay. Because I remember you said that.
What do you want his number for?
Well, because, when I've gone over, everybody loves my voice. They when they leave messages, they say to me, I don't know whether to leave a message or, fuck you. Uh-huh. And I know I have a good voice, but when I go out for stuff, I've never booked anything.
Me either. I never booked.
On a voice. And I've taken voice lessons from people that are known in the voiceover business.
They're out to make a buck.
Well, no, but I don't think... voice is a very specific thing. Just like you said, you have to emanate. You can't rely on anything else but your voice. And your read is very natural. It isn't like that salesman, thing. Yeah. And plus, I'm on a show now where I only have one eye and one hand, and so I'm acting with one eye.
You got 2 breasts.
I still have 2 breasts, but they don't care. But it's
that's all we need.
I know, but it's interesting, to work on the voice, because you started doing it a long time ago.
Who?
You.
Do what?
We're only talking about you today.
What do I do?
The voiceover.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't get jobs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you do.
What? Who said that?
Up.
Huh?
Okay.
Up.
Yeah, that was 09.
And
those assholes haven't called me since.
Who's that?
Oh, and Family Guy.
Family Guy.
Disney,
I haven't done
Pixar.
that in years.
No, but you did. Oh, so you haven't done voiceover in a long time? That's not true.
Well, no, I have done
Yeah.
voiceover, but you wouldn't know about it.
I do. Look at this. I took this to my husband and I said, I don't want to make you feel
What is
bad.
his name?
Ted.
Ted what?
Monty.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. But anyway, I took it to I went like this. I said, I don't want to make you feel bad, Ted, but look, this is Ed's resume. This is Ed's little body of work so far. Look at this.
far.
Look at this.
That's it, huh?
My printer said low on ink when I finished this whole thing. I think I'm going to add that in the show. Okay.
Who have you done that's important?
Oh,
I mean, on the show.
okay. Well, the better question would be, who have you done that is alive?
That too.
Who have I done?
I wanted to get in here.
I did Fred Olin Ray. I did Dot Jones. I did Ray Abruzzo. I did mainly actors. What else? Who else have I done? I really don't know. Huh? Del Zamora, who's like, he's really, he's
I
the
didn't
whole.
know anything.
I know you didn't.
Joyce DeWitt.
Oh, I did all Three's Company stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I had some people lined up, but I had to,
Had to
cancel
what?
it. Cancel it, because you're our last one in this location. Yeah.
And it's such a gorgeous location.
Well, this is the casting couch.
I saw.
So I'm sending everybody out after
Now,
the interview.
I haven't been cast yet, have I? What? What do you think?
They're gonna audition you after the show. It's like everything work in reverse.
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
Okay. You want me to sing?
I'd like you to sing, too. Do you want to start out singing?
Yeah.
It's fine with me, because I don't need to introduce you that much. I mean,
Okay.
I'm not worried about my
Well,
introduction.
you tell me when you want me to sing, and I'll sing you
Okay.
a song I wrote.
Oh, really? Are you positive?
Huh?
Really? You have a song?
Yeah.
Okay. You ready? He's gonna cue me.
And in 3, 2.
Hello, and welcome to Barnstorming. Today I have with me, please sing now.
Who?
You.
I don't know who I am. I mean, I have been so confused by this day. I mean, Mexicans driving me here, Mexicans escorting me into the building, and Koreans all around the place. I can't even read the addresses there in Korean.
Well, it is.
While I'm fearful of being bombed by Korea, So it's a terribly consternated world that I live in.
I really hadn't thought of that while I drive here, because we are in Koreatown. And,
Oh, yeah.
And the person who drove you, here got in another accident as you were.
Well, she didn't get
here.
into it. The accident came to her.
The accident came to her,
Yeah.
and because I'm always saying,
Almost killed my Mexican friend Nick.
but I'm always saying we're in Koreatown, so you have to be careful because they really don't, drive. You have to be careful.
Oh, I know.
They don't drive the same way we do.
Well, that woman pushing the stroller, I mean, I was amazed she could get up
Why?
after we hit her. What's the matter?
They're very agile
Oh,
because they're lower to the ground,
Flying.
so you don't do as much
Flying.
damage.
they have a very good center of gravity.
I don't think we're going to be invited back here.
Who? Where? Where? Oh, you mean the Koreatown?
Koreatown.
Oh, okay.
I
Well,
haven't.
I was in the Korean War.
You were a
What?
chef.
No, I wasn't.
I read that you were a typist in France.
That's right.
Yeah, well, how was that the Korean War?
Well, the war
that-
was going on. What do you
But-
want? You
but
wanted
it
me to
was-
bring it to France
But
or
it
what?
wasn't in France, it was in Korea.
What, the Korean War?
Yeah,
it
wasn't
was
it?
all over the world. Are
It
you
was?
crazy? It was a tremendous war. We left so many prisoners there, I'm telling you. I think the dictator of Korea is just an American deserter. I'm serious. Doesn't he look like the kid down the block?
Down this block, where we are now.
Yeah.
Not in my block.
No.
Or your block.
Oh, your block is cute.
I live in
your
Glendale, Armenians.
You live in Glendale?
Yeah, Armenians and Chinese. We don't have any Koreans.
They all sneak over here.
Eventually.
Yeah.
There used to be Nazis.
Nazis?
In Glendale.
In Glendale, yeah. Glendale's famous for Nazis.
Yeah, they were.
I never knew any Nazis in Glendale, but I'm willing to believe what I read.
Well, yeah, because the U.S. sent them over there, and Glendale High School had a bronze statue that they made them. It was there until the 50s of Gehring or Herring or something. Not Herring, but you know what I mean.
Herring?
Like that.
It was silvery,
Well,
wasn't
yeah,
it?
because, and where my post office box is, there's a lot of really old Germans there, like 90. You know?
That's old.
Oh, that's funny.
That voice came from Nick. Nick, we haven't even said your name, but you'd have to live in a cave if you don't know who we're talking
Yeah.
to, if you don't recognize his voice. Mr. Ed Asner.
How do you do? All right. On
Lashana
November
Tova.
15th.
Lashana Tova.
Thank you.
Yes, yes.
And the same to you, sister. On
I
November
tried to be-
15th, I'm going to be 88.
I know.
Yeah.
And that's-
Are you planning something to give me? I'll tell you what. I'll give you a few suggestions. Okay? And that's the casting couch over there.
Yeah, but that's,
Okay. We don't even have to leave this room.
well, we have to have everybody else leave.
Yeah.
And
well,
it's not your
Oh, I
birthday.
don't care if they watch.
No, it's not your
They
birthday.
can learn a lot, believe me.
It's not your birthday yet. Do I
They're
have
all
to do it
goddamn
before?
dummies.
Well, that's another thing. I mean, I guess you didn't experience that a lot, but that reminds me of sexual harassment. Not that what you're saying
me?
now. No.
No.
But it's just that no. It's just that in my day, which is still my day,
Yeah.
but people say things, and I mean,
Would you like a Quaalude?
well, no. Did you ever try a Quaalude? Did you ever get a Quaalude?
No.
Okay, I never did
Say it
either.
right. Would you like a Quaalude?
I'm not a racist.
Here we're hearing Nick. Would you, Nick?
Hi,
Nick,
this
what is
Nick-
your last
Nick
name?
Granado. Nick Granado.
Nick
He's
Granado.
he's not important.
He
Ignore
works
him.
with Mr. Asner, right?
Yeah.
He's one of
No,
his
he
dear
doesn't.
friends.
Well, don't give me that crap. Works for his dad, my ass.
Well, you must pay
He's
him
a
for
pain
something.
in the ass.
No, but sexual harassment. I mean, I would think, wow. I mean, if you're not,
I always like to
harassed-
pronounce it as sexual harassment.
Oh, sexual harassment.
Yeah.
And I'm saying
I like that
harassment.
stress on ass, you know? It means something.
Yeah, when I sat in your lap earlier, you said I had a nice ass, and I didn't really know I even had one. I mean, I have to work really hard. I don't have a Kardashian butt.
Did you notice mine?
No. No, do you have a butt? You probably don't because you're Jewish.
No.
Jews
What?
don't.
What?
He's got nothing but back. All the way to
Yeah,
his knees.
it's back and a crack. Not all Jews, but a lot. I mean,
Well-
and you're Russian Jewish, right?
It holds a lot of caca, I'll tell you that.
I'm sorry to hear that. I mean,
Yeah. Well, we store it up, and then at the right season,
Yeah.
we let it out. We use it to grow things.
vegetables. It makes it really big.
Yeah. good
Well,
one.
I when I dated a Jew, I mean, I love Jewish men. That's
do?
pretty much all I.
They're good
ever
lovers,
dated.
aren't they? Huh?
No, not always.
Oh, fuck you. What do you know?
Well,
You don't know shit.
Well, rich ones aren't.
Huh? What?
Rich Jews aren't good lovers, but poor Jews are
If
good.
anybody knows that Jewish men are good lovers, it's Ed.
Well,
Again, that's Nick.
I'm on very short rations right now. Yeah. I haven't been laid for a number of, we'll say.
I'm sure it's by choice.
No, well, it's because I don't put myself out.
You look really good.
Yeah?
Yeah, because I was doing a lot of research on you, and I think the last thing I saw this morning it was old. It was like maybe, was it 2011 or 2009? You were talking to Screen Actors Guild because you were against the merger with AFTRA.
Yeah.
And you were just,
That farce.
I know. But you look a lot better than you did in that YouTube.
Really?
Yeah.
I guess I was under stress from the union at the time.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know.
And do you ever look back? Because this is what I was thinking about as I was doing all the
I promise not to tell
on the research on you, that you got so much flack, right, when you were in the second term of our president. I mean, all the Emmys, or Lou Grant was in the top 10.
No, it wasn't.
At the time, it wasn't in the top 10.
No.
What was it?
But it was an important show.
It was an important show. So, and you got a lot of flack when you supported the Contras, right?
Mm-hmm. No, not the cow. No, go back and reread it.
The
Jesus
Sandinistas.
Christ.
The Sandinistas.
Elliot, no.
No.
What the hell?
Who is it?
Abrams. And,
Who's Elliot Abrams?
And who was that?
No. You supported medical aid for El Salvador.
Yeah,
You went to
yeah.
Washington. You raised $25,000, which I think was your own money, right? Yeah.
No.
Or you raised
Yeah,
it,
yeah.
and it was a very, because you were shining a light on that.
Yeah.
Right. And
About how our government, how unusual that our government was lying to us. It's so unusual, It's amazing how we were able to talk about government lying.
well, do you think that we talked a lot about government? I know we do now, but do you think we talked a lot about government lying then?
Oh, no.
I mean, I didn't.
No, everybody was raising their arms in Sieg Heil salutes to government in those days. Our great government.
Well, I just was thinking that you took such a beating on that press-wise, and I think it's because you were for so many years you were known as, right, the gruff, but the soft
Lovable,
guy,
don't forget
lovable,
lovable, yeah.
Pillsbury dope, lovable, misunderstood,
yeah.
but loves everybody. And I don't think that they were ready for that. Like, if you had been, like, a New York liberal Jew, say if you'd been Alan Alda or Elliot Gould, anybody else that people were...
Alan Alda wouldn't put himself out.
I agree.
Yeah.
But I'm saying if it was... I'm just using this as an example.
Uh-huh.
I think that people would have gone, but they would have expected it. They wouldn't have agreed, but they wouldn't have expected it. And they would have been kind of careful to say anything because I think they wouldn't want to be seen as anti-Semitic, right? And you did. And nobody knew that you had those views. So I think they came down harder on you because you were seen as this, Kansas City, middle America, right? Common man.
I hate to get serious. Well, I come from Kansas.
Kansas City, Kansas. And your parents were junk dealers.
Yep.
And your mother would watch the
my
bottles.
Father. My mother didn't deal junk.
No, but she would wash the bottles, you
Yeah,
said. Yeah.
You know all that.
No, well, I do know that. How many did you have? All sisters? You were the
Two
youngest.
brothers, 2 sisters.
Okay. And what was the thing? I know you were the baby, but how
Yeah.
did it go? Brother, sister, brother, sister.
Brother, sister, sister, brother.
They say that a man is the best marriage candidate when he's the baby and is raised by older sisters.
Really?
Yes.
Well, they helped
So I
raise
know,
me.
I know you've had a few. But
Both my
it must
older sisters died in 14.
2014.
Yeah.
Of what?
Well, old age.
Oh, just
One was
old age.
95 and one was 98.